at the Jeep Concept Expose.
Yes.
Chris Piscitelli and what's your name?
Mark Allen.
Allen,
Yeah, thanks.
who is
Yeah.
Chief of Design of Jeep.
1978 Cherokee. It's on a 4xe chassis. From the cowl forward, it's all carbon pieces. The grille actually tipped forward a little bit more just for some aggression. 37-inch tire. Dipped the whole thing in the 70s, so that's the butter yellow and the stripe. It's actually a carbon piece, and we took about 3 inches out of the thickness of the roof. With the rear wheel pushed back, I don't know, I just think the whole composition is pretty cool.
What are you, second chief?
I'm a design manager.
That's a pretty good title. Anyway, cool. These are two of my favorite guys because they design these things and they actually get it. I mean, we're in a 78 Cherokee.
Sports utility.
Sports utility vehicle.
So it was the alternate to a CJ because it had things. It has standard features that CJ didn't, like doors, a comfortable back seat, a heater. Yeah. These were all options.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
This is where it belongs.
That's where it belongs. Yeah.
Now this one's been a little bit modified because obviously it's not the stock drivetrain.
Right.
Yeah.
It still has 44s front and rear.
Correct.
But
it's based on a Rubicon.
But what kind of Rubicon?
4xe platform. Yeah.
Is that why I don't hear the engine running?
Yeah. It's a responsible Resto-mod.
Let's take this responsible Resto-mod and wow. Ooh. What do you hear? Nothing.
Wind.
Actually, what you hear is a little growl noise that we had to put in.
Yeah.
Did you know that?
We have some federal law, isn't it?
We have to broadcast a noise for pedestrians.
Yeah.
You'll notice one thing here. We had to use the Wrangler dashboard or instrument panel because the complexity of the vehicle. But
all of its actual internals.
Yeah. Did manage to squeak in. It's non-functional, but it is an 8-track player. But the best part of the 8-track player was describing to the young tech that was putting the vehicle together what it is and how it works. So drink in how big that windshield is and how small those pillars are. And
I know, because it's so smooth and skinny, you can actually see on both sides of it.
Yes.
So you don't have this giant blind spot. Now the B pillars.
Still here.
Still there. But still okay.
Reinforced, actually, because we put the 3-point belts in it.
Yeah.
And then left the rear windows out because Moab.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, style-wise, taking out the camper glass really opened up.
What about the stainless steel roll bar?
No, it is powder-coated to look like...
It's chromoly. Yeah, and then we...
Fred Williams walking along at a Jeep event. Try the horn on him.
There's a horn?
I don't know.
That works?
You try it out.
Horn? When was the last time you were in such a quiet 78 Cherokee?
Certainly not mine.
Yeah. You could hear all the squeaks. We did retain those.
Yeah.
Are we in low?
It had to be somewhat.
No.
No.
Oh wait, it's electric. I probably don't even need low.
Yeah,
you're still. Gearing would be.
Well, you found this thing on Craigslist, right?
Yes.
Correct.
Okay.
What did we pay for it, Crispy?
It was cheap. Yeah, $2,500 or so.
$2,500.
Minus the motor. Honestly, the most important part of the whole thing, and part of the reason I bought it was the razor grill sitting in the back of it.
Pristine.
Perfect. Saw it in the pictures. Figured we were gonna cut the rest of it away.
Yeah.
There's the line right there.
There?
Yep.
Can't believe I get lost on a trail because I'm having so much fun.
So when you look at this vehicle on the outside, notable, the doors are pretty much...
They're stock, yeah.
Yeah, the rest of the body has been massaged heavily in spots.
Every panel.
Yeah.
But it has the same feeling, the same
Hopefully,
effect.
Yeah.
The hood looks a little narrower.
It's actually a little longer. It's
Maybe
the same
that's
width, but yeah, that's what you're...
So that's
reading.
where my...
Yeah, because we wanted to add a little bit more shark nose to it, and...
Oh yeah, because it's leaning forward a bit.
Yeah, and there's a little bit more peak to it as well. So we ended up cutting that razor grill just a little bit, pie cutting it.
Yeah.
So it has a little more V.
That's why it looks a little different.
Nope.
Okay.
Hold up, stop. I got something really important to show you.
Now, nobody can see this on the camera, but if you identify them, you win a free year subscription to Off-Road Magazine.
Is that right?
Yeah.
I think there's one.
You already got one.
Yeah. Isn't there one on the dash that you wrote like 40 years ago?
Yeah.
Where's those magazines? Did you see those?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Well, I didn't notice which stories were mine.
Yeah, we could talk about winches.
The largest tire in that book is a 33.
Yeah.
Back when those were huge.
Yeah. Thornbirds.
I remember when I got my 32s.
Oh my.
Formula Desert Dogs.
Love those tires.
Yeah, right.
I have one.
Do you?
Hold them up so you can see in the camera.
yeah.
That's what we're looking at.
Here. Now. Turn the dogs loose.
They were so good. Wow, this rides nicely. And it's quiet. Yeah, I'd take this one home. Are we still on the trail, by the way?
We have now entered a longer trail.
We are on a trail.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I know we're on a trail.
No, this one,
we're legal.
So we did this before.
Okay.
It ends up, it's a longer loop. There's a cut through back that way.
I'm good.
It'll be a little bit longer.
Yeah, this is sand dunes.
What did we get wrong on it, Rick?
I'm trying to think.
Doesn't have a V8, right? You're not really a V8 guy. You're kind of, you're accepting.
Is that why I have a 455 Buick in my flat end?
Oh.
Ooh.
Going through a wall.
This ride's so nice. So most smart Jeep people have a severe case of Jeepiness, which is the same thing as happiness, but being in a Jeep. So that's what we're with today. Wow, this is nice. And quiet, even without rear windows. Mark, you're never quiet. People don't understand what a design person does.
Crayons and clay.
It's exactly right. How do you make such fantastic things? Well, first you got to have the vision. Then you got to have some sort of mechanical idea of, can it be done? And if it can't,
you need a nice budget.
Yeah, well, that too. But if it can't be done, then you got to have the proper people behind you to make it happen.
True that.
Here?
Yep.
This is
Amazingly
amazingly pleasant. Yes. This is tight. I don't know, it seems a lot smaller than my 79.
It's not.
And it's not.
It's not.
Ooh, sorry.
You're good.
Yeah, but that tree
You might be feeling the effect of the console.
Yeah.
You know, and the instrument panel reaching all the way to the floor.
Yeah.
Oddly enough, the doors, so we set it up at the base of the A-pillar, right? So it has the same door hinge points as a JL, right?
Okay.
The B-pillar is almost line for line. So the doors are around, there's almost exactly the same size. I believe,
You actually have more foot swing
than
you do in the JL.
Foot swing.
When you open the door and swing your foot out, you don't have to pull it back as far as you do in a JL.
Right. Especially in quiet mode.
I love that it just it just went into electric mode decline.
Jetsons mode.
Yeah.
Are there?
There's a line, yeah.
There's a dot to your left.
Dot to my left. This rides so nicely.
Isn't that awesome?
It shouldn't ride this nice. What do we have the pressure at?
Man, you should go back to building these.
Yeah, honestly, probably could.
How you doing back there, Mark?
Amazingly well.
Yeah.
If I wasn't, I would be walking. Oh, ow. Don't do that. I'm unbelted.
That one I didn't see.
All right.
That was the wrong time to ask you that.
Yeah.
You okay?
I'm fine.
Okay. Man, I like this.
I mean, one does get thirsty.
One does.
So,
I get thirsty looking at all the vintage stickers. Where'd you get those?
I asked you about half of them.
Oh.
Did you see the one right under you? You got to look from this side probably, but I've been tested by.
Ah,
Yeah.
that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and I look over there. I look over there too. You got AMC, Rugged Trail.
Oh yeah.
Wow, there's some good stuff here.
Yeah, there's the old. There's a whole. There was a whole system of trying to find the right stickers, you know.
Yeah, and then you are an artist when it comes to graffiti.
Hey, I was at one point in my life here.
Right, but it still shows through.
Yeah.
And here's going to be the key. You get a free year's subscription to Off-Road Magazine if you can find the absolute best little, what do we call them? Easter eggs?
Yeah.
Somewhere in this graffiti, and you got to tell us on Jeep It. That's a free 1 year subscription to Off-Road Magazine.
Okay.
I mean, you took a lot of time and trouble to make this.
Yes, sir.
Not only that Easter egg is on every JL and JT.
It is.
That nobody knows about.
Yeah, absolutely. That's the point of an Easter egg, right? And you got to struggle to find it, but when you do, it makes all the difference for sure.
I'm trying to. I'd actually have to lay down in the back to figure out some of these other ones. Anything else we should know about this?
Those are some of our favorite. Well, the roof itself is carbon, so it's
Which is why this is different.
Yeah. So, and actually, we lean the pillar forward here, give it a little bit more of a racy profile. So I shortened the roof, and even just kind of adjusting the crown of the roof, it came down about 2 inches.
Which is amazing because I have 79 myself.
Mm-hmm.
I never realized they were that bulbous, shall I say?
Yeah, you don't think about it until, when I stacked it up and put the new roof on and started building it in data, I was like, my God, it was that much taller. I mean, I'm a little guy, but still, I could fit the monkey on my shoulders and didn't even realize it, So, no, it was a lot of fun. And that gave me the opportunity to use this as a canvas because, I didn't have to lay down to paint it, obviously, so I stood it up. And then, a bunch of our favorite trails are written there. And then, of course, I covered it all up. But,
Now that's epic. And who is this little guy? Those are eyeballs, aren't they?
What's that? No, these are all the glyphs, that you catch on Newspaper Rock and a few of the other.
Sure.
I wanted to kind of add some of that into there.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Awesome job.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
That is good. I like how you got the dash is all kind of a. It's not full on new,
no,
but it's not full on retro either. Right. Yet you still have an 8-track.
Yeah. Well, I mean, what's the point of driving your old SJ if you're not going to be able to get your Dark Side of the Moon on and have another couple strewn under the seats that are bouncing around on you.
Oh yeah, I could have brought some for you. And these seats are really nice. What are they out of?
So they're JL seats, and I knocked the headrests off and then lowered the backs a little bit.
Well, now I know what to do.
There you go. Yeah, no, they're comfortable. I've learned, after going through a bunch of seats in some of these builds that. Starting with an OEM seat, you always get all, they put a lot of work into making them comfortable. Do. So it's like, man, why ruin a good thing?
Right. So use their work for you.
There we go. See?
And look at all that. Just like the real thing. Does anybody know what these are anymore? For all you youngsters out there, let me put down my coffee. Well, there should be a coffee cup holder in here,
There we go. Essentials.
This, if you don't know what this is called a wing vent window. I hope it works.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah? Okay, here we go. Push the button, forward, push it out. Come on, baby. Wow, new seals.
Yeah.
So this mirror is not stock, but it's cool, but it comes out this way. Now, the real cool thing on the original, if the mirror's gone, you can flip it all the way around so you have ram air to blow out all that nefarious smoke that may be accumulating in a vehicle for some reason with an 8-track.
It's the vibes.
It's the vibes, man. It's the vibes. Beautiful job. Yep.
Rick, jump in. Jump on the wheel. Hang on a second. 1 second. Let's